some years ago when I was with the McCarthy group, I became involved in quite a difficult situation. The McCarthy group imported all, well, they still import all Yamaha products. And so our tender division received an order from the South African Defence Force. We had a big celebration because the order was for 350 off-road Yamaha, I think the X250s.
It was a motorbike.
Motorbikes. So Yamaha at that time was going through a tough period, and the returns were very poor. And this order or deal was done at a reasonable margin. And we placed the order on Yamaha Japan. About 2 months later, they shipped the motorcycles. And then we were informed that the order was going to be cancelled because of somebody believing that the right process wasn't followed. To cut a long story short, the order disappeared. And we sat with 350 motorcycles. And we sent a team of people into sub-Saharan Africa. And we tried to find a replacement customer. In the meanwhile, it affected Yamaha's cash flow very badly because we were heavily overstocked. We then got an order, but the head of the procurement division of that particular army was quite blatant about the incentive that had to be paid into his personal bank account. So we sat around the boardroom table, and I didn't think that it was even necessary to have a debate. But the guy in charge of sales said to me, I chaired the board, he said to me, "Don't be a prude, be commercially pragmatic." It is the only way we are going to get rid of our excess stock. And fortunately, the managing director and I joined hands, and we said we'll rather face the commercial consequences, the financial consequences, than crucify the value of integrity. Because should we do the latter, then the damage to the heart and the soul of the company will be extremely serious. We will introduce a cancer into the organization, because if you're prepared to crucify your principles and values in order to do a deal, then you can't expect within the organization that people will behave in an ethical manner. You can't have two value systems. Consistency is absolutely imperative. And we refused to give the sales director the authority to do the deal and pay the bribe. And it was tough. It took a lot of hard work and imagination and persistence, but we survived the storm. And eventually the last Yamaha X whatever 250 was sold, and the value system of the company was intact. So that is a very practical example. I think it happens very often, every day, all over South Africa. But you either have a value that you believe in, and you apply your discipline in a consistent manner. You have to adopt a zero tolerance approach. And my opinion is, over the longer term, you get an outstanding return. You have to make a sacrifice initially, but it's worthwhile. Because if you create a culture that is conducive to dishonesty, you're signing the death warrant of the organization.